Okay. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Alright, greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, and welcome once again to the auto racing series involving multiple independent vTubers racing on open wheel vehicles, driving around different circuits involving oval shapes or whatever course you could think up. That's right, it's IndieCar, and we are back for the 7th series. Now, notice the splash screen, there are 5 gold stars. Yeah, because one of the former champions isn't even in this field. And also, in the lower left-hand corner, there's a silver star. That's the most recent Indy 500 winner. So if you're confused why there's just 5 gold stars on the vTubers when this is the 7th series, then there you have it. I'm seeing in the chat, is this dive grass but racing? I guess. All right, let's get things underway, shall we? So, we have 40 cars consisting of 38 returning members from the 6th series. One returning member that was absent from that series but is coming back from this series, and one newcomer who you're seeing right now. Her name is Delutaya. Welcome to the roster, Delu. Please have a great time. Let's see how you do in this 12 race series as we go ahead and switch over to our placeholder car. Now this series, we're revisiting many tracks in which the racing was rather poor. Hopefully the second time around would be the charm for some of these races. The first race, we've been there a couple times before. One on the oval, one on the road course. We're going to race on the oval again. Both times the racing was quite fine. We just added this track into the series because why not? We just need to fill out a 12 race quota. Homestead-Miami Speedway, 50 laps of action. As usual, we can only fit 35 cars in qualifying. If we go up to 40, then some cars might look old, broken, and stuff. Yeah. Also, qualifying might be a bit awkward because I tested this track a few times this morning. During qualifying, the game keeps crashing, so for no good reason. And we don't want that. We just want to skip through this qualifying mess. And hopefully we have a good view of the track without something crashing along the way in this app. This is Homestead-Miami Speedway. I swear rFactor tends to crash at random. And God help us all if it crashes in the middle of the race. 1.502 miles, 6-degree turns and straights, 3 degrees. No, that's the old oval. I meant the new oval. Turns progressive from 18 to 20 degrees, and the straights 3 degrees. And sorry, folks, no loading screens this series because I ran out of vTuber reps to showcase in each loading screen. Anyway, oh, just when I was about to hit skip qualifying, the game crashes on me. See, I told you there would be crashes early on. Yeah, I told you there would be crashes in qualifying, and we got our first app crash of the series. So now we need to reload this track, and finish session so we can have a good starting result. No, I don't like this at all. Let's re-roll. Let's re-roll and confirm that 5 drivers failed to make the cut for this starting race. That's Anzu Saraway, Nimu, Kiki, and Milky Queen. So only 30 cars will qualify for each race, and if it crashes, we try again. Okay. And I'm sure this app won't crash while we go through this starting grid. The first point of the series will go to Tenjin Kotone. Not to be confused with Hanukkah Kotone, the VTuber racer. No, I'm talking about the V singer, the good friend of Tokino Sora. 1 point bonus for pole for Tenjin Kotone. Who else? Shigari Uri will also start off in the front row, next to Soya Poya and Temako, Chibidoki and Tomoshika, Mei and Natsume, and Koopa, Lumi Katanya and Hinata, Annie, Moriko Kyoho, the defending champion of the series, won Series 6 despite not winning a race, and Watagashi Uno, Dalutaya will start this race in 16th, followed by Nacho and 1010. Healthy and Lily and Hime are next. Minakari, Pikami, and Nina. Welcome back, Pikami, to IndieCar. Barudo and Girl DM. Tamari Mari, Suzuki Hina, and IME. And that's the grid. These we don't have to worry about since they didn't qualify. And sorry for all you Pion fans. We'll have to wait till next round to see if she gets to race. Anyway, let's see if we can complete this entire 50-lap race with no issue, because we can't save starting grids after they've been set. If it crashes, we'll have to start the whole race again, unless we're through like 25 laps or whatever, in which we'll call it official. All right. Oh no, the music is too loud. Music's too loud. Alright, here we go. Let's try to get this opening race done. "30 cars, all in their speedway kits, led by a safety car. Warming up the wheels. Alright, so remember, in VTuber IndieCar, it's 70 points for a win, 50 points for second place, and 40 for third. All the way down to 2 points for 24th place, and 25th and below, 1 point. 80% class, 80% race distance for classification in ovals and 90% classification for road and street courses. As everyone is making their way around to turns 3 and 4 on this symmetrical oval that is Homestead-Miami, which we're based in a few series besides IndieCar. Safety car pull in. We are set to go here for the opening round. Green flag is up. IndieCar Series 7 is underway. Led by Tenjin Katona and Shigari Early. Good start by the outer row, and cars immediately start to bump into each other. Let's hope this app doesn't crash. If there's any crashing, I'd prefer the cars on the track crashing and not the software. Tamako second and Hikasa Tomoshika third. And that is a quick opening lap. It's going to be Shigari Ui having the lead, followed by Tomoshika and Tamako. Natsume second, and Nakamiya Hinata, I believe, is fifth. Tamako jumps into the lead. And the car is already out. That is Soyapoya. Oh, had trouble getting into the pit lane, and that is the first casualty in this race. Soyapoya will not score because he needs to finish 40 laps in this race. At least 40 laps for classification. And Tamako failed to complete a single one before crashing. Soyapoya, I meant. Tamako's the one who's neck and neck with Shigari Ui. No, Shigari Ui has gone into the lead. Shigari Ui, as you know, the artist, the artist mama of Ozuro Subaru in Hololive, and she won a couple races previously in IndyCar, both times in the Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course. Guess who's I was about to say guess who's second, but Delataya is apparently a lap behind, so that's woke me up a bit, because I thought she would be up to second, but no, we have several cars outside of the lead lap. 20 are within the lead lap, and oh, are you kidding me? Best girl is in pit lane and way down there. Anyway, Tomoshika is behind by a little over a second. Behind Shigari Ui, that is. Oh, look who jumps up to second. That's the defending champion, Moriko Kyoho. That's at vTuber Racing right there. And Kyoho, Moriko is quickly catching up to Ui. Makes the pass, goes into P1. Everything happening early on here in this series. Moriko, Shigari Ui, and Tomoshika, your top three. Nina's fourth, and Nacho, the 5th series champion, is 5th. Still the 20 drivers in the lead lap. Race will be official after around 25 laps. Gotta make sure I go through this whole grid. And not quite a good start for Tenjin Katona, the pole sitter for this race. From first to mid-pack and 15th, as we see Tamako strangely not having to pit. Only one casualty so far here. As I still can't find that one driver's name. Oh my goodness, Soyapoya started off third. I just saw it on my notepad. Luckily, I got the names written down in my notepad, seeing where they started. on the more healthy P4, and Catania 5th. Lots of lead changes here. And video game still leading. But a couple cars make the pass, and Uwe retakes the lead. Just behind is Tomoshka of the Bombs Project. Goes on the inside. Goes into the lead. Last time we raced on the oval with the Indies, I believe Tomoshka won the race. And here she is, top 3. As Uwe peels away. Back on the front stretch. 1.241. Kyoho goes back up to second. Rudo is 4th. Kagramea, well, down to 6 now. There's Minayakari, who, if you watch a lot of IndieCar racing with indie vTubers, prefers oval races, although she had quite a terrible series back in August. Hopefully, Minayakari's luck turns around here. Man, they're racing on the inside on the turns. It's single group racing. What is this? Racing at Texas Motor Speedway? And Moriko regains the lead from Uwe. Race will be official after around 25. After around 25 laps. After 9 more laps. Remember, words are hard. Still just a 1 casualty in Soyapoya. Yeah, Moriko looking for her first win this series. Looking for her first ever win. As I've always stated, she got at best a couple second place finishes in her championship series in Series 6. Actually, she won the oval classification in that series, and look at her doing quite well here. That at high speed, over 220 miles per hour. Suzuki Hina moves up to P2, and Uwe and Tomo drop to P3 and P4 respectively. How far ahead is Kyoho? 2.78 seconds. That's what you call high speed right there. Race will be official after 5 more. I see a car slowing down, or maybe she's just exiting pit lane. Oh, that's Rudo Lion. Are you kidding me, man? Moriko Kyoho, Suzuki Hina, and Hikasa Tomoshka. Top 3 currently. Next is Hina. Tomoshka, Uwe. DM's 5th. Minayakari 6th. Tenshin Katone has recovered a bit. Back in the top 10 and 7th. Maya 8th. Nacho 9th. And Ayami 10th. Meanwhile, let's have a look at Delu, who is into the void, I'm afraid. She just dropped out of the race. Literally. Oh, what a shame. No score for her in her early race. Dropped into the void. Are you kidding me, man? Already an awkward start to the race. Whoa, we've also lost Nina. Tenten, thankfully, is still up there. Both Nina and Delu are void. Kyoho is still leading, but Uwe Mama is starting to catch up quickly. Look at that in the front stretch. Kyoho takes the lead with 25 to go, but at the start-finish straight, but Uwe makes the jump, and now she is back in the lead. Miyakari battling for third with Tomo, but Tomo jumps ahead of Miyakari to take the 3 spots. Ayami Sensei goes up to the top 5. This race is official as we lose Lumi. Lumi is out. Lumi, the fluffy VTuber, has crashed out, so we've lost 4 already. And Pikami DNFs on her return race. That's a 5th car that finishes for no result. Her teammate Tomushka is going along quite well, still in the top 3. Kyoho just passed her by. Ayami on the move goes into the top 3 with 22 to go. As Sugar Uri crosses start finish again. Al behind by 4, and we're just scanning. We're just going to scan through the grid. See how everyone is doing. Technical Tony 15th again. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Careful, careful. Catania is here, and she's on the attack here. And she moves up to 2. Catania moves up to P2. And now she's racing after Shiguri Ui. And she goes into the lead. And she'll stick to the lead as cars go around this turn on the inner line. And Tenjin Katoni's lap down. Katanya, Shiguri Ui, Moriko. Your top 3 with 18 to go. More like 17 and a half. Tell me who's hurt. It's Chibidoki, who has issues trying to enter pit lane. Just dragging along the retaining wall. Along the barrier. Lapped car of Tenjin Katone sandwiched between Ui and Catania. Ayami 3rd, Tomo 4, Nacho Neko 5, back in 5 again. Wow! Moriko lost a few more spots right there. But there's still 15 laps of action still to complete. Are we looking for her third win and first on a different circuit? Oh, 2 laps behind still. Good up, girl. Okay. Miami jumps to second. As I was saying, Shigori Ui looking for her third win, first on a different circuit, first on an oval. And she has 13 laps to try to make her statement to open up this lucky 7th series. With 2:38, classification is 2 laps away. And 14 are within the lead lap. Ui, Ayami, and Catania. Still your top 3. Someone's hurt in 12th or 13th. No, that's just Natsume entering pit lane. I'm sure Natsume, the 4th Series champion, as Shigure Ui gets on the points for finishing 40. Ayami, can you believe it? 4 seconds behind Ui. Nacho Neko jumps Ayami to move up to second. And that big lead is expected to be lost already, because she has to refuel and stuff. That means, you guessed it, that's at vTuber Racing will have the lead with 9 to go. And it looks like we have ourselves a pit stop shuffle already. IndieCar style pit stop shuffle. With less than 10 to go in the race. And Kyoho biding her time at pit lane. DM second, really? No, or third, Catania second, and then who's out? Right, it's Koopa, who's the new leader for the time being. That's right, Koopa. Healthy second, and I don't even know who's going to come out for third. Shigori Ui. As we go down to 7 laps. Fortuna has 1 win, looking for a second. One more healthy, looking for her first. Oh, can you believe it? Koopa's lead is around 8 seconds. Five to go. Onto the back stretch, while Healthy is not even on turn 1 yet. And now Koopa chooses to enter pit lane, and I suppose Hanamori Healthy will do likewise. No, she'll take the lead with 4 to go. Unless she'll have to pit somehow. Look who's coming in back to second as Koopa pits. Sugar Ooey. And third is, well, it's the oval specialist in Mirai Akari. More healthy. 3 to go. On to the back stretch. Healthy. Where did she start? All the way down to 19th, and here she is taking the lead. Down to 2 laps here at Homestead-Miami. Ooh, a distant second. Akari is still third. And here comes the white flag for Hanamori Healthy. 1.5 laps left here. Healthy, Shigeru Ooey. Mirai Akari. Turn 3 and 4. And that will do it! Hanamori Healthy gets her first IndyCar win! Hanamori Healthy opens up the 7th series with a fantastic victory. And she just ran out of fuel right there. Well, all that matters is she gets to 70 points. What a start for the former Melty Plus member and now Indy. What a victory. That is her first here. 20 minutes, 54 seconds to winning time for Hanamori Healthy. And we're just waiting for Temiko to cross the start finish, and then we will walk in the points. There we go. Hanamori Healthy, your winner here at Homestead. That is her first ever IndyCar win. Congratulations. And second will be Shigeru Ooey. Third is Mirai Akari. That, fellas, all your top 3. Healthy from a start of 19th. Getting that statement result at the end. Remember, it's 80% classification for oval races, so finish 40, then you're fine. Tony T, Hinata, Moriko. Finishes 15th. It's an okay start, not the best. Koopa will have to settle for 16th. And only 24 drivers finishing in the points. Chibi DNF. Pikami. DNF. Umi. Accident. Nina. Void. Delu. Void. And Soya. Accident. So let's lock in the points. Alright, where is it? Where is it? There you are. And we have to confirm everything looks good. And 5 DNQs, 5 absences. And that looks correct to me, I guess. And a bonus point for Katone from 16 points to 17. So Hanamori Healthy has the early lead in the championship with 11 races to go. And we're going to update the medal counts and move on to New Jersey next. Where is Hanamori Healthy? There you are. Healthy, Sugary Ui, and Mirai Akari seems to have found her rhythm again in the on the ovals. So it all looks good here. All right, let's move on now, because we're done here. Alright, next we're supposed to be heading to New Jersey, the Thunderbolt Raceway at New Jersey Motorsports Park for 15 laps. All I can recall is that there wasn't much in the way of the app crashing, the game crashing, but it tended to be slow and slippery. But if I apply both laps in time, apparently the racing is better. Going to New Jersey for round 2. Sorta. But also vTubers. Let's see how it is here, I guess. As I've said, no custom loading screens for this series, because I ran out of tubers to feature here. Don't mind the placeholder spinning around in the sky and dropping down directly on the track like that. Come on. We're supposed to have qualifying here. Now, can we actually have qualifying on this track? Yeah, I want to see how it is on this circuit, which has hosted a few Indy Lights races. This no, Indy Pro 2000 actually, Indy Pro 2000. Track 2.25 miles and 14 turns. And it goes clockwise, as you know. Anyway, there's the crowd. There's a grandstand, but I don't know why it's not on the main front stretch, where the start finishes. Anyway, you go around the boot-shaped area, and then a few more right-hand turns, and then the jagged section. I don't know, I don't see much in the way of elevation changes in the circuit. Perhaps it's just flat all throughout, and not much in the way of elevation changes unlike, say, Road Atlanta. Anyway, Hinata will bump into the placeholder car and cross the finish line, and we'll just see how it is for qualifying. And yeah, okay, we'll allow that to pass. So, Nacho, Tamari Mari, Tamako, Shiguri Ui, oddly enough, and Ayami, sadly, failed to make the cut. Kiki will race for the first time this series. Delu will start up 22nd, and pole will go to Koopa Fortuna. So Koopa will start up at pole and get a bonus point. Right beside is Kagra Nana. Moriko will start up third. Next is Bao. Row 3's Nimu and Suzuki Hina. Then it's Lily, Tenten, and Milky. Maya, Chibidoki, and Hanaka Kotone. Then we have Kitanya, Girl DM, and Tomo. Tanaka Hime, Nagamiya Hinata, and Rudo. Healthy will enter this race alongside Soyapoya and Nina. Next we have Delu, Sarway, and Mirai Kari. Pikami, Snuffy, and Anzu. And finally, we have Kiki, Lumi, and Annie. And are you kidding me? Vienna is absent for a second consecutive race. What a shame. I made her a new car livery, and it looks, and it has striking colors on it. And I don't want to let it go to waste. Anyway, we're gonna lock this in, and don't worry, I fixed the starting grid so all 30 cars are correctly oriented in these two rows. 15 laps for the first road race of this series. Let's see if we can actually have a proper race without issue. God damn, I almost thought there was going to be a crash, but no, there wasn't a crash. Scan through the grid, make sure everyone's cars are fine, and I think they are fine. We're going to be set to begin here, on to the last turn, and here we go. This is round 2 here at New Jersey Motorsports Park, the Thunderbolt Raceway. Let's race! Alright. Kaganana with a decent start, but we'll see if the game considers her as jumping the start, as we have some cars having issues in the front in the first turn. Oh, Kiki, come on. Nana seems to have a bit of an issue here, but She has recovered a bit. Let's hope the race doesn't end up too slippery here. We do have a 25-minute time limit to deal with. We have smoke coming off and cars bumping into each other, and DM losing control of her vehicle. But both are back on the track, but barely. Delu has no rear wing. Nana, Koopa, and Tenten are your top three, and finally Kiki frees her way. Frees herself. And after this opening lap, it's going to be Koopa in second, Kagura Nana first, and a distant third, Lily Hops. As multiple cars are having to enter pit lane. Most certainly. Kagura Nana looking for her second win. Both Nana and Koopa looking for their respective second wins. Really? 7 cars? Only 7 cars having to skip a pit lane? How long did that first lap last? 1:49? Are you kidding me? I swear in race testing, racing was fine. Racing unusually slow here. We do have a 25 minutes time limit, so once time expires, the race leader will end the race after crossing the start finish. And will score drivers accordingly, according to how many laps the driver finished. Nemu DNF and Tomo accidents. Oddly enough, 22 drivers are within the lead lap here. And now here's this ridiculous section again. Home of not so ideal racing. Girls, come on! You have the red sticker tires, which are supposed to have a better grip than the standard black wall tires. Why are you still slipping and sliding on this circuit? As the 2021 Indy 500 champion regains the lead, and it's all slow racing here. Lily Hops P2, Koopa 3. Now, Lily Hopkins won on this circuit. The first time we went there, like, I don't know, I want to say 4th series. And she has the lead, but has no front wing. Unfortunately. This race is scheduled for 15 laps, with the provision that the cars would race fine here, but for some reason I'm seeing the racing not so fine. I feel like we might complete like a 12 laps at best, maybe 13. I doubt we'll complete all 15 laps before time is up. And, oh, no surprise there, Lily hops off to enter pit lane. Koopa, likewise. Nana, as well. Nakamia Hinata will lead, followed by Midaya Kari, and who's third? It's Catania. Catania is here in 3. As these cars suddenly forgot how to race, Midaya Kari making the jump against Hinata. As Akari almost locks wheels with Kiki. And Catania oversteers and forgets how to drive. And she has no rear wing. Akari leads by 2.5 seconds, and Suzuki Hina is a distant third, 11.5 seconds behind Midaya Kari. It's only the first road race of the series. Don't worry, fellas, I expect the racing to be much faster in future races. As the clock slowly ticks away. Less than 16 minutes left in the race as Nina skids. Hinata pits. Midaya Kari continues to lead. A veteran of this series. 4 wins, wants to be the first IndyCar driver to 5. Somehow. Other drivers with 4 wins include Artemis of the Blue, a former IndyCar member, who won in the 3rd series, much to many IndyCar fans' disappointments. And Lily Hops, who's currently 2nd, and also with 4 wins. Nacho Nucko, who's absent in this race. With all the bumping going on, I'm Surprised we've only had just the 2 DNFs here. Out of nowhere, Milky Queen makes the jump to P2. As Lily Hops seem to have made a mistake on that turn in this replay. Losing a couple spots in the process. And yeah, IndieCar has a pit. Will Milky Queen do likewise? No. She's going to stay out there. Milky, as you know, has a new livery, as we're just noticing right now. So Milky Queen is leading. Koopa is supposed to be second. Lily Hops back to third. In a track she knows all too well. And she should know she's an all-rounder. Knows how to race on many different circuits, whether that be the short ovals or super speedways or the street races or the standard road courses such as this one, which is rather substandard with how the racing is. It's like there's like it's like the track is covered in marbles. You know, the marbles that are the result of pieces of rubber being shredded by the track and causing issues with traction. Look who's close behind Milky. That's Koopa the pole sitter. But Milky wants to speed away. And, oh! Annie being an obstacle for some of these drivers. Oh yeah, so this track is actually not that flat. There's a bit of an elevation change in the front turn, but not much. Oddly enough, Annie is still in the lead lap. Delo's lagging behind in 27th. She seems to be having a slow start to the series. Maybe she wasn't expecting this circuit to race rather slowly. And now Moriko is just figuring out that this track is terrible to race at. We may have to revisit this track a third time if, with how the racing is going here. We seem to be rolling bad RNG with rFactor choosing to have the cars race slowly here. Not too many, not much time left in this race as Lily attempts to overtake Koopa. They are both neck and neck here for the lead. Oh, Lily almost makes the jump. Koopa remains ahead. And now Lily finds the overtake, but they're approaching the difficult turns, and the car is down. Oh, and Koopa bumps into that stranded car. Suzuki Hina has fallen. Lily was able to avoid that parched car, that stranded car, but Koopa had to endure a slight blockage. And as a result, Lily is leading again on the circuit. And guess who's now third? It's Hinamori Anzu of all drivers. So Lily, Koopa, and Anzu-chan. Your top three? And I don't know how much time there is left in the race. One lap is 2:24 for her. So yeah, I don't think we'll be able to finish all 15 laps before 25 minutes are up, as Anzu moves up to second and Chibidoki gets third at the stripe. Well, Anzu makes a mistake on that turn, which allows Chibi to move up to a P2. Fourth is Soyapoya, and Koopa is just now exiting pit lane. And Lily Hopkins. Oh, for the love of... Yeah, this track sucks again. I thought it would not suck, but apparently it does. And Chibidoki unfortunately crashes out due to an ill-advised re-entry. So no points for her, as far as I'm concerned. Lily Hops leads by 21.5 seconds, and Anzu also crashes out. Just ran into the rear of Kagura Nana's car. So cars are starting to retire already due to accidents. Chibi out, Anzu-chan out, Hina, Nimu, and Tomo. Nimu actually should be a DNF. Nimu and Hina. Tomo, Chibi, and Anzu also should be marked accidents. Tomo, and where's Chibi? I can find her name there. Okay. Koopa has regained the lead from Lily Hops, with not much race to go. And Snuffy and Nana are lagging way behind. They're both 2 behind, out of the points. We're through 10. I'll be lucky enough to complete 2 more laps here, as Lily makes the move on Koopa and I guess regains the lead. Lily Hopkins wants to be the first to 5 wins in this series. The first driver to 5 IndyCar wins. And it would be crazy for her to get a win both times on this circuit. Lily Hopkins, the racing all-rounder. No time marked yet, so I guess a couple more laps, like 1 or 2 more. .36 ahead of Koopa. Is the leapfrogging girl as more cars collide with each other. In this track, one false mistake and you're definitely going to lose a few positions, as we've seen a whole crap load of times here. Lily Hops, Koopa, and Girl DM, your provisional top 3. That might be a loss in the lead she has, Lily Hops, but she's still speeding up as she could. Do we have clock? We don't. At least one more lap or 2 for Lily Hops. She has to lead. Mistake by DM, causing her to drop a spot. Oh, Mirai Akari making a mistake, trying to avoid Girl DM. And Nakamiya Hinata is stripped bare of a lot of parts on her vehicle, bumped into by Hanamori Healthy. Names are hard. Lily Hops still leads by 7 seconds. Lily Hopkins, here she comes. A 5th win at stake for her, as a car was stranded but is still driving somehow. Here comes Lily Hops. A couple more slightly easier sections here. Slowly inching her way onto the front stretch. Onto the start-finish stripe, where we see still no time recorded as of yet. So it's gotta be one more lap, I think. I don't know if it's... I doubt it's gonna be all 15 laps. Koopa behind by roughly 12 seconds. And Hinata understandably having to pit. Which means Mirai Akari will be 3rd by around 23 seconds. Lily Hopkins here she comes. Oh, she makes a mistake. She needs a bit of course correction. Oh, that indirectly causes a bout to spin out of the way. But luckily, Lily Hobbs has quite a significant lead over second place Krupa Fortuna. A few turns away for Lily Hobbs to be in the money. She can definitely taste that 5th win. That sweet tasting victory that is a 5th win. Provided she doesn't enter the pit lane, and she doesn't, and here comes Lily Hopkins. And there it is, Lily Hopkins, a 5th IndyCar win. We're past 25 minutes, so the race ends at 14 laps. Lily Hopkins is a 5-time race winner. Congratulations. Winning a 2nd time here at New Jersey's Thunderbolt Raceway. Oh, there's a track she now loves so much, even though the racing is god-awful here. Lily Hopkins has done it again. A 5th win. Oh, yeah. Luckily there's the time limit, so we don't take all day to complete laps. But yeah, the last race ended up being rather slow. So the top 3 are Lily Hobbs, Krupa Fortuna, and Mia Kari. Goldiam will finish in the top 5 in P4, and Tanaka Hime will take home 5th place. As we're still waiting for the rest of the cars to finish. Katona gets on the points, and the rest will get on the points. Delu will score, because she's on the lead lap currently, and so she gets her first points of the series, although 14th for 14 points. Into stun, Ruda will eventually cross the stripe. Really? Just shy of the stripe. Man, we don't have all day. We'll just stop as it is. And we still got one more race to complete for today. Look at that, Delutaya actually finishes 12th. That's her first points, first ever points in IndyCar. Not bad. Only 22 drivers will score in this race. Bao and Snuffy and Nana will not be classified. Anzu accident, Chibi accident, Hina accident, Niemu, DNF, and Tomo accident. So there you have it. We're going to lock in the points, and then we'll do one more race for today, which will take place at Darlington. We tried going there for the Ford Series. Races were absolute shits. Everyone crashing out within the first 10 laps. So we abandoned that circuit. We're going to go back again to try again, and And hopefully the racing ends up much better the second time around. Okay, let's lock in the points. Okay, and everything looks good, and bonus point for Koopa from 50 to 51. And Lily Hopkins, first driver in IndyCar to 5 wins. And what an occasion here in this circuit where she won previously, and she does it again. Congratulations to Lily Hopkins. I can't congratulate her enough for reaching that milestone. Let's see, where's Koopa, Fortuna? There you are, and Mirai Kari. So now Mirai Akari is in the top spot for most podiums with 10, when a couple others are remaining at 9. That's Kagura and Nacho Neko. Mirai Akari is the first IndyCar driver to 10 podiums. So congratulations. And strangely enough, it's on a road course. Yeah, road course. She's supposed to be an oval expert, but whatever. Anyway. We're gonna go to God help us all, Darlington for round 3. Oh my goodness, Darlington. It's supposed to be a track solely for stock cars and stock trucks. But open wheel vehicles, don't even get me started there. 55 laps, and I was gonna drop down the damage multiplier to 55% for this circuit for a different iteration of this track, but test races on this variant of the circuit, there was hardly any crashing, so let's try 100% for starters, and if it's shit, we'll re-roll and go down to 55%. Anyway, Darlington Raceway. One and 1.366 miles, 4 turns. It's an egg-shaped oval, so the straightaways are not parallel to each other. Turns 1 and 2, 25 degrees. Turns 3 and 4, 23 degrees. Front straight 3 degree, and back straight 2 degree, and this I'm actually quite nervous about. I'm gonna try the short oval kit for this track. I've seen in iRacing races on this track with IndyCars for some reason they use the Speedway kits, but I'm gonna see how it is for the short oval kits and I want to see how test laps are. Let's see if we can actually have a preview of this circuit. So yeah, it's an oval circuit, so you're expected to go around and around and around again. Oh, we're going to finish this agenda. No, we're going to re-roll, because that's not all 30. Okay, let's lock in this grid. Hina didn't make it. DM didn't make it. Wow, both members of Hina failed to qualify for this race. Nina was too slow, Nekorine was too slow. And at pole, we're going to have Ayami Sensei. Yes, Ayami will start up at pole. Followed by Kagura-Maya. Next we have Tenshin Katone and Kiki. Row 3, Nemu and Kagura-Nana. And then we have Lily Hops, Tomo, and Uno. Miyakari, Horitenten, and Kitanya. Chibi Healthy and Lumi. Nacho, Burudo, and Koopa. Kyoho, Sarai, and Vienna. Finally, we got to see Vienna race, cause look, she's now pink and red and different color scheme than usual. Soyapoya, Hanuka Katone, and Snuffy. Pikami, Annie, and Bao. And finally, on Zushiga Ui and Delutaya. Alright. This is supposed to be a 55-lap race. I'll be lucky enough if we make it through this entire distance without issue. We really have to do this. I guess we must. All right, let's go onto a track, I guess. Okay, Ayami and Kagura-Maya, your front row. Row 2, Tenshin Katone and Kiki. Row 3, it's I believe Nemu and Nana. We're gonna attempt to race here at Darlington Raceway. Home of the Southern 500 in NASCAR. We attempt to race on a track mainly built for stock car racing. And here we go. Here goes absolutely nothing. Round 3 in the series. We're green. God help us all. We're racing. Everyone closely bunched up into each other. Almost saw a bit of 3-wide racing. Look at this. 3-wide. For just the briefest of moments, Nemu will get the lead, followed by Tenten Kotone and Hui Tenten after one lap. Unsurprisingly, we made it through one lap without issue. Let's make it through 54 with as few problems as possible. Hui Tenten, here she comes. Jumps into the lead. Koopa Fortuna is third. Nemu drops back. Koopa wants to make the approach here. Any moment now. And she goes into the lead. There are some car parts flying out. Delu is basically there. Wow, Koopa Fortuna is a bit slow. Sarway has to... almost pitted, but missed the entry to pit lane. Healthy is in pit lane. Catania, of course, having to pit. I noticed she was slowing down a bit there. We made it through 5 laps without issue. Good job to everyone here. Koopa, Bao, and, well, Hanaka Kotone locked in a close battle for second. And here comes Kotone making the jump onto second. And is trying to fast approach Koopa, but gets passed by Bao. Look how close the top 3 are. And Koopa leads by half a car's length. What's the gap? It's not reading here. 0.121 currently. They're playing leapfrog with each other, Koopa and Hanaka Kotone. As we're going to remove more spam messages. Who's third? Bao still. All 30 cars are still out, thankfully. Racing is as clean as racing could be. Koopa's lead 1.353 currently. Close battle to be in the top 3. Look at that. Uno has to drop back. Shigure Ui, who finished second at Homestead, is now in a close battle for third against Bao, going on the inside, moves up to P3. But Bao will leapfrog back, rebound back, and Shigure Ui will go high, while Uno goes low and skips by Ui. Short oval race kits for these cars, actually pretty good here. Tomo's entering the picture. Almost 3 wide racing. This must be a multi-group track here. Oh, look at that. almost 3 wide racing. Look, this is awesome stuff right there. Oh, that's the action that people come to see. This is amazing stuff. This race certainly much better here than in the 4th series. Koopa leads by around 2 seconds. We're through 15 without anyone crashing out. And he's stopping in the pit lane, but everyone is still alive, as they are. Notwithstanding the loss of front wings and wheel bumpers. Already this track is showing some redemption the second time around, as how the New Jersey Speedway couldn't quite live up to expectations, being still hated by the IndyCar drivers, except for a certain Froggy. Meanwhile, we're seeing 26 cars in the lead lap. Moriko struggling early on in this race, struggling early on this series in her attempt at the title defense. Race will be official after, I want to say, 23 laps. There's Vienna in her new white, red, and pink livery, doing fine in 7th. While Koopa continues to lead. Wow, she started off 18th in this race and has led throughout most of the race so far. Shiguri Ui goes up to 2nd. Hanaka Kotoi drops down to 3rd, and Ui makes the pass to go up to P1 at the line. We're through 22. Shiguri Ui has the lead. And Koopa loses more ground as Hanaka Kotone retakes 2nd place. Koopa wants to rebound back. Hanaka Kotone fast approaching Ui. Same for Koopa. And Hanaka Kotone goes into the lead. As Ui backs up a bit, plans her next move. And did I say race would be official at 23 laps? That's a bit too low. I meant 28 laps. 28 laps should be when this race would be official. So 3 to go before the race would be considered official. Now back up onto the top 3. All 30 cars still racing. This track is already rather amazing. As you can see, Moriko Kyoho still struggle to make her way. And this race will be official in roughly half a lap, as Katane has to pit and lose more ground. And this race is official. We're through 28. Hanaka Katane, Koopa Fortuna, and Shigure Ui, your top three. Oh, battle for third between Bao and Shigure Ui. A close fight between a Honda driver and a Chevy driver, and the Chevy driver goes ahead. But out of nowhere goes Snuffy! Snuffy finds her way out of nowhere into P3. But only for a brief moment. Still in top 5, Pikami briefly had the taste of a top 5 action. Back to 4th, Snuffy goes back up to 3. The Katane VTuber Racer still leads with 24 to go. We're through 31. Classification is at 44 laps. Kagra Nana was in the top 5 briefly. Oh man, it's a close pack of cars in the top 9. 3 wide racing for just a brief moment between Vienna 1010 and Tomo. Snuffy goes up to P2 at the stripe. But Koopa finds the inside. Let's see how both cars fare. Man, close side-to-side racing action here as Koopa goes back up to P2 by 0.949. Another leapfrog at the turn as we wind down to 20 laps. Katane, despite being a veteran of the series, only has 2 wins. I thought she would just have the 1 win. No, she has 2 wins. And here comes Snuffy! Snuffy goes to the lead. Snuffy, from a start of 24th, finds herself leading at the stripe for the briefest of moments. Oh, Katane almost went back to the lead, but she'll lose ground as Vienna jumps to the top 3. It's all Chevrolet top 3 with 18 to go. Snuffy, Koopa, Vienna. Vienna making her way. Goes to P2. Just has Snuffy to chase, but Koopa might rebound back at the turn. Koopa has the advantage of going on the inside, while Vienna is still high, racing high. Vienna tried to keep ahead, Koopa plotting her next move. Going down to 15 laps, we're through 40. Hanaka Katane is threatening. Koopa is stalling for a bit too long, but she still has the inside. Unless Vienna and Katane might cut her off. And now Koopa is on the move. On the turn 1. Koopa back up to P2. Snuppy's lead 2 seconds. Vienna has the inside again. Retakes second. 13 to go. They're playing leapfrog, Koopa and Vienna. This is fun stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Leapfrog again, Vienna. Advantage Vienna again with 12 to go. And here comes Koopa finding the inside again. Why is nobody watching this? This is exciting stuff. And they're fast approaching Snuffy. We're in for a close finish here at Darlington. A circuit where we couldn't complete an entire race in the 4th series. Here we are in the 7th series. All 30 cars still in. And Koopa has a bigger advantage now over Vienna. Snuffy, as you know, is still leading, looking for her first win. Going down to 9.5 laps. Was an all Chevrolet top 4, but Uno moves up to 4th. Briefly. Hold on to your seats, folks. Here we go again, more leapfrogging with Vienna and Koopa Fortuna. Eight to go. And here comes Koopa. Leapfrog again. But look who's fast approaching. It's Lumi. Oh, Lumi. Oh, overtakes Vienna. Oh, so much for leapfrogging between 2nd and 3rd. Lumi 2nd, Kagranana 3rd. Snuffy still leads. 6 to go. Leads by 2 seconds. Snuffy, Lumi, and Kagranana your top 3. Delutaya 5th? Really? Just a distant 5th. A battle for 2nd between these 3 drivers. We're through 50. 5 to go. Bao takes the advantage. Snuffy slowed down! Bao leads. Kagranana is just behind. It's still too close to call for who's going to win here. But Bao has a bit of a gap here. But might close in. Oh, look at that! Koopa regains the lead. Delutaya up to P3, Lumi 2nd. But here comes Delutaya! Delutaya wants to take over the lead. But both Lumi and Koopa Fortuna are threatening here. Lumi, Delutaya, and Koopa with 2 to go. Oh, Bao has an inside line. Who is going to win this race? Who's going to win the Darlington Redemption Race? It's going to be too close to call. White flag is up, 1 to go. Lumi has the advantage. Kagami start. Here comes Delutaya. Delutaya is leading. Here comes Delutaya, turns 3 and 4. It's going to be a close finish. And Delutaya wins it. Delutaya wins at Darlington. Can you believe it? Delutaya, the rookie, wins at Darlington. Oh my lord, Delutaya has an IndieCar win. Delutaya wins at Darlington. From all the way in 30th. Starting in the very back of the grid, overtook 29 others, and she has her first IndieCar win. Holy cow! Delutaya winning an IndieCar race in only her second or third starts. Delutaya! Can you believe it? Take a moment, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this. If you're watching this, you're watching history. Delutaya won by just 0.061 seconds. What a close gap. Delutaya, Lumi, Kagami are the top 3. Oh my lord. Oh, can you believe it? Oh. I still need to lock into points, but wow. Wowzers. Everyone gets on the points. Oh, what a race, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause to everyone involved here. We need to lock into points and to see who leads in the overall championship, but Delutaya getting a win here. Man, this is fun stuff. Had to overtake 29 cars, and boom, just like that, she gets the win. Where did Lumi start? Mid-pack 15th, and Kagura will start off second. And Ayami, where did she finish? Way down there in 24th. From pole. Pole sitters once again struggling in this series where much parity is to be had. Delutaya getting the 70 points for the win. Lumi coming home second. Maya third. What a statement win for Delu. Was slow at the start in her first 2 races. Did not score in Homestead. Crashed out early. Finished, I believe, 12th at New Jersey, and now look where she is. In victory lane here at Darlington. As everyone will get on the points for this race. You love to see it. Oh, 10-10 finishing top 10. You also love to see it. This race certainly made up for the shit show that occurred at New Jersey in the previous round. all 30 cars score. This, yeah. No doubt we should be coming back to this iteration of the Darlington Track for Future series. Much hated the first time, much loved the second time. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna lock in the points wrap up for today because there's stuff I have to do. And IME will get a bonus point for a pole. So let's see how it is in the championship standings. Delutaya second in the championship standings by 2 points behind Kagra Mea. Very good start to the series for Mea with that third place finish. Kagra Mea, 90 points. Delutaya, 88 points. Cooper Fortuna is third with 85 points. Midaya Kari, 83 points, is fourth. And Lily Hops is fifth with 81 points. And we have one driver yet to score in this series. That's, oddly enough, Series 2 champion Neko Kamiyama. Absent in DNQ. With the first 3 races, but I'm certain she'll get in the points somehow in later races. Anyway, we're done here for today. Race winners for today: Hanamori Healthy, Lily Hopkins, and Delutaya. As we see Delu's car once again. She has a race win. She gets her first win in just her third race, and what a result. Rookie magic once again in IndyCar. Anyway, Saturday we're going to race at Houston and then have a double round at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, first on the oval and then on the road course. So be sure to tune in for rounds 4 through 6 of the 7th IndyCar series on Saturday, provided that I don't get busy with other stuff or other stuff comes in the way. Anyway, Delutaya has a race win! Can you believe it? Anyway, that's enough for me for now. I'm gonna have to watch football on TV. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you again on Saturday for more 7th series of VTuber IndyCar. Have a great rest of your Sunday. See you again on next Saturday. Up to dag.